performance.
You have to admit, it was pretty great though. Yeah, I bet you've never gotten so much money when you pass the hat around. You should let us join you.
Bet, well, if I had raised more in the hat, real money would be for training compared with the sale of song.
I only got 3 pigs pop. You picked their pockets? Shame on you. Shame on you. Children.
Look, I don't know what you were hoping to accomplish, but you've had your fun. Now offer.
We're here to offer our help.
You want to offer us your help? Yo, man, what could you possibly do?
Swallow fire. Go to Baxis? Ah, my Russian accent isn't half bad. Okay, maybe we can't swallow fire, but I am willing to learn. And we might not have all the talents, but we're quick studies, and we have this plan. Plans? We don't do plans. We bounce from town to town.
Never knowing where our next meal or bed will be.
We are as free as the wind. Plans are for people with no passion, no soul, no...
Well, then let's call it a loose sketch of how you guys can help us. First, you said that you could help us. Now we're helping you.
Yeah, but you'd be helping us recruit a children's army to overthrow King Claude and make Blanky Blank Bay a better place to live. So you'd really be helping yourself, you see. You can't be serious. It is not my nature to joke about a government overthrow. It is not my nature to joke about a government overthrow. Okay, maybe I didn't present our proposal in such a stark manner, Brett, but it's true. We're here to recruit an army of kids, and we need a way of traveling around to tell them about the cause without the king catching wind of it. What if you're found out? What happens to us then? Look, we aren't trying to get you in trouble. We just know that we're supposed to do this. The Bay needs us to get rid of that.
What are you doing? If you're going to say something that could land you in the stocks, it's our policy.
More like suggestion. We don't like rules.
We suggest that you hit the gong to cover what you're saying.
Well then, I suggest you start playing that gong, because I have some very stock-worthy things to say.
Tia, Rebecca, what are you doing? Mom! Leave the baby with Mrs. Bailey to come and find you.
Mom!
No, I needed your help. Your father.
Mom!
What?
You aren't coming.
Don't be absurd. No, Mom, we're not coming.
We're staying here.
Staying here where? In this field?
We joined the circus. We're organizing
Rebecca!
a show.
The carnies. My daughters are not going to be actors. The very idea. Besides, I need to mind the baby. No, Mom, we're not coming. Baby, that is enough.
No, Mom. You want me to come home and do chores? Well, I'm sorry. I have a revolution to organize.
Really, Rebecca?
Really, Mom. We haven't done anything to change our conditions in the place. So now it's up to us. So I'm not coming home so I can sweep the floors and milk the cow.
Leah.
Sorry, Mom.
It's too important.
Follow my lead.
Cut it out!
You said follow you.
I didn't mean it literally. Just do what I do. Okay. Which one is a good idea? Standing for me. And besides, it's not that the king really listens to us anyway. Yeah, but... No! See, this is exactly what I would call handle it. He needs the money. His family is starving and taxes are due. They're always due. The king is requesting that you join him. By the way. Stan? Stan, will you come on?
She said not to follow you.
Just don't talk. Father, you can't be serious. Of course he's serious. How are we to survive if people don't pay their taxes? How are they to survive if we demand they give us more and more? You can't begin to imagine how they are suffering. Oh, how like Oh, the poor little people and how they suffer.
Enough, both of you. What are you squabbling about?
We are squabbling about the fact that you raised taxes again.
I did? Yes, sir. Good idea. Good idea. How is he supposed to pay them?
I have enough problems, Macy. I can't be solving each one of my subjects' problems, too. This is all a lot more complex than it looks. There are roads to build and armies to arm, and...
laws to make.
Yes, the law thing.
Other things to meet with to ensure peace.
Do I have to? Those guys are such a bore.
It seems very prudent.
Okay, fine. You see, Macy, this isn't all about buying expensive rings for my fingers, you know? Mark, fetch me our rings. Look, Macy, I understand this might be difficult for you as a second child. After all, someday you won't be king, and that has got to be hard. My brother Felix never got over it. And now look at him, spending his days painting and playing with his 8 children in his castle by the sea, with a beautiful wife and what seems to be an inordinate amount of friends. It's pathetic. But that is not my point. You must understand that it's not my fault that the people suffer. I just tax them and punish them because I care. They need me to protect them, they need me to rule, and to do all that work of ruling I'm going to do. I need them to give me some, well, most of their money. People can't go around just taking care of themselves, choosing what is right and what is wrong. They need a king for that. You have to look at the bigger picture, Macy.
Look, I'm not saying they shouldn't pay taxes, but they are so high.
But they are so high. Get over yourself, Macy.
That's actually Joe.
Enough, both of you. Don't bicker in front of my advisors. What's next?
Well, we are scheduled to begin work on your economic plan for the lowlands, and the engineers are here to start plans for irrigation strategies. Your Highness.
Do we have to?
My lord, people in the lowlands are destitute.
What my esteemed colleague meant to say is that if we were to revitalize that region, the taxes generated would be significant.
How significant?
I don't have those figures with me, sir.
Well, do that and get back to me. Mark, what of amusements?
As it happens, Your Highness, the circus troupe just happened to arrive, requesting a chance to entertain you.
Circus troupe? They're like 5 guys who can kind of juggle. A circus at least has clowns and a high wire act.
They are clownish.
I guess they'll have to do it.
Are you nervous, kid?
A lot.
The best thing to do is... Yeah, I know. Imagine them all naked.
Oh!
I was going to say, imagine they aren't naked.
Alrighty, children, are you ready?
Not quite.
Too late. The king doesn't like to wait. And you guys are the ones that wanted to see inside the castle anyway. Look, just start with something you know.
Just little ones, we could talk to the dragons. Now we're old and cannot see their wings with scales of gold. Magic pieces like the tails don't need us to believe that they are there above the clouds that power you cannot hold.
Dragons it is, mates.
Got it!
Roving entertainers,
This time I'm the slayer.
no rooftops to sing under. There's a stage and we're as players. We are roving entertainers. As the saga we unfold of a dragon.
I certainly hope, my unwashed subjects, that you can do better than a tired old nursery rhyme.
Well, of course you must, esteemed highness. But this nursery rhyme of which you speak of began a long time ago, in a land where dragons still roam.
In a land that had grown quite destitute because of the destruction Fred had caused. The land had scorch marks. The fish boiled in the sea as the dragon breathed fire down onto the good people who had done nothing to deserve such treatment.
Got so mad that the people were afraid to leave their homes.
For fear that the dragon would burn the meat right off of their bones.
It got so bad that the people shook from hunger and fear. Such a tyrant they were sure
how to massage my bunions and make my prune juice doesn't mean there isn't a perfect spot for you when this stops. Guards!
Your Majesty!
Have you found them?
Not exactly.
You found some of them?
Sorry, Your Majesty, no.
Then what? What have you done?
Just a puppet of you with a lot of words.
Aren't you supposed to be in the stocks?
We unstocked him to capture the kids.
The kids? You mean the Crown's most wanted criminals?
Of course, sir.
Enough! Get back out there and find them! Do you hear me?
I mean, it would be hard not
I'm too old for this impertinence. You just turned 38. I demand they treat me with respect. Bow down, save your fate. I expect to be granted deference. After all, I'm the heir. My rules are harsh, my wrath unjust, but I do it because I care. Why won't they just bow down? Just be good little types. Leave the ruling up to me. Go home, give up this. Why won't they do what I want? Why won't they do what I say? Why do I even have to mention it's my land, my way? Where are my advisors? How am I to deal with this crisis without them here to advise me? It's a shame I'm so misunderstood. Deep down I'm soft and kind. All I ask is never question me. Comply or be struck blind. Don't you think it is a little harsh to put people in the eyes? Would you prefer I say obey me now, and if you don't, everybody dies? This song has turned much darker than goes around. Let's take a deep and calming breath. The cold warm grass sporting ground. Why won't they just bow down? Just be good little types. Leave the ruling up to me. Go home, give up this fight. Why won't they do what I want? Why won't they do what I say? Why do I even have to mention it's my land? Why don't they just bow down? Just be good little types. Leave the ruling up to me. Go home, give up this fight. Why won't they do what he wants? Why won't they do what he says? Why does he even have to mention it's his way? One understands the pressure mark, gives me the credit that I do. After all, I'm the king of blankety blank, and those brats set up a coup.
I was singing a song. I know, and it was lovely, but I do fear we are on a bit of a time crunch, and, well, if I may just say, you may want to rethink your plan of just going out there and capturing those kids.
What possible other option is there?
Well, see, it's just that people don't like it when you hurt children.
And hate it when you tax them, ignore them,
Laugh at them,
abuse them.
maybe even neglect them.
I get it.
Come on, the point is, even after you do all that, most people will just go on and not make a fuss. But if you hurt those children, you're going to have a much bigger problem on your hands.
You're right. Yes, I was going to argue for a while, but it just seems simpler to say you're right.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, do something. What should we do? Well, first of all, you should go find the guards and make sure they understand the plan has changed. And then you better come back here with the plan.
Yes, sir.
Right away, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Mark, tell Joan to get herself to my chamber.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Thank you, sir.
Have you lost your mind? The plan was to use these guys as cover to build an army. What were you thinking?
I know, sorry.
They're coming. Now what are we gonna do?
Look, you guys take the wagon and go that way. Me and my family will go the other.
Maybe we should split up.
Back up, I can feel it. We're never gonna get them if you don't shut your mouth.
know what, see? I don't buy it. I think this whole Mickey President thing is a grand conspiracy propagated by people in power to make those of us who are not in power feel bad in bad times. I bet they meet a couple times a week, just to think of things they can tell us. You know, maybe this, that, right? Well, sprinkle sparkles on you when you sleep. No, I'm not buying what they're selling anymore. We're poor, bad stuff happens to us for lots of reasons. But I wake up every day, do my job, putting people in the stocks, chasing the bad guys, or whoever got on Claude's nerves today. But maybe Murray and those other clowns were right. What are we doing? Chasing them? It's like we're part of the problem. First of all, yes, you don't say. Second of all, no. I know I'm right. I can feel it. No wonder we should supposed to do that. I don't know.
But father, that is a crazy idea.
Really, Joan, although I am your father, I am still your king, and you will not speak to me that way.
I am sorry, sir. But your highness, that is a crazy idea.
Do you have a better one?
Send me.
How could you possibly go undercover and infiltrate those ruffians? At least I can make myself look like an old man.
Look, I understand we can't just crush them like bugs. Because people will get a little upset. But I still think it's dangerous and drastic for you to dress up as a wandering bum to infiltrate their network and take them down. Send Mark.
Me? Please, Mark is a servant. What can he do?
What will the kings do without you? What will they do without you here to lead them?
That part's simple. We'll just say I am very ill. I don't want anyone but my children to take care of me. And you can just, from time to time, remind the advisors that I've told you to do this. Or erase that. It will be easy.
You want me to run the country while you're gone?
It's not like it's hard. Look, I'll tell you what my father told me, and his father told him, all the way back in 510 AD when we wrestled this land from the Visigoths. He said, whenever you're in doubt about what to do or how to act, just stick your notes in there, wave your hands like this, and say, can't you do anything right? Try it.
Can't you do anything right?
Excellent, just a little more superiority.
Can't you do anything right?
Perfect. Remember, blaming others goes a long way when you're a world leader.
My lady, can I help you?
I need to speak to my father right away.
One moment. Your Highness, Her Highness Macy is requesting an audience.
Of course, she must know our plans.
No, father, please don't tell Macy. That'll just make things more difficult.
I suppose you are right. She does get very self-righteous about these sorts of things.
Very.
Mark, take care of it.
Right away.
What sort of sickness do you have?
I'm sorry, Your Highness, but the king is unable to see you at this time. He is not feeling very well and would like to rest quietly.
Is that so?
It is so. I'm sure you do.
You're going to have to lose the crown, father.
I don't take my crown off. You know that.
Look, it does not matter how raggedy your clothes are.
Or how much horse manure I rub on you. The crown is a dead giveaway.
Just put a wig over it.
You already wear a wig under the crown. You want to wear it, then the crown, then another wig.
Also a nice hat.
Just take it off and leave it here.
Leave my crown here? Are you senseless? This is the one thing that proves that I'm king of the bay.
Fine. I'll wrap it up and put it in this bag we are taking with us.
Well, if I must. But I'm keeping it close to at any point. I can pull it out and say, not so fast, you rapscallions. I'm the king and you will do what I say.
You're right.